Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I ordered Joe and the Juice tuna cardo, so I thought let's answer some questions. I've been in the US for a month now. Don't mind my voice if it's a little bit crazy because I'm getting over a cold, so my hair is just not cooperating. Like, I'm so over it. I was sick for like a few days in New York. It didn't stop me from doing anything, but it was just annoying. I'm still kind of like, I always felt fine. I'm just being really congested, which has just been annoying. Yum. This is so bussin'. If you've never had a tuna cardo, you definitely need to if you like tuna. There's Joe and the Juice in Sydney, I'm pretty sure, unless it's shut down, but so happy because they delivered it in just this, not the bag, which, because I don't need any more rubbish, do you know what I mean? Not as good because it's not like fresh, but like it's still good. When I'm in Melbourne, I crave these, and every time I'm in the US, well, this is my third time in the US, and every time I get so addicted to these. When I was here in 2022, I ate them religiously, and then when I was in New York last year, I ate them literally like every day. Oh. This is basically like we're out to lunch together. I'm gonna start reading these questions because I put up a question box. Are there any cookie dough Kit Kats in New York? No. Things to do in LA. My favorite things to do here is, I love going to the basketball. I didn't go here, I went to New York, but still like same experience. Universal, Six Flags, Disneyland, which I haven't been to this time yet. Pretty much all the restaurants. Like, I'm gonna have to write you guys a list of restaurants that I'm obsessed with. Katana was the most amazing Japanese I've had here. We went to Catch LA. We haven't tried the Nobu here yet, but we're gonna go to Malibu next week. El Pastillo, I think that's how you say it, El Pastillo. Really good vodka pasta there. And the arancini was really yum. I had like this dipping sauce that was amazing. Where else have we been? Roadside Taco, I think it's called. A really, really good Mexican place. But yeah, there's some really funny questions on here. What's been your experience of being super fan, presenting, and queer? Honestly, mine's been great. Like, obviously a lot of people question my sexuality, but I don't really care because I don't really care what they think. But yeah, I guess I just don't care what people say in regards to my like sexuality. Like, you can't offend me. Do you know what I mean? Someone said fave cheat meal, but I honestly don't have like cheat meals. I eat whatever the frick I want every day, and I mean that. Like, I mean that. But my favorite like meal in general is probably like a burger, like a good beef burger. Do I miss Australia? I like do, but like not really. Like, I love the US. I've had such a good experience here. Honestly, been better than I could have ever imagined. I'm going to Miami tomorrow. I just booked my flight. And I was just in New York, but I had to come back here because I had a lot of products here that I have to take content in, and the due dates were like very ASAP. But one of the parcels isn't even here, which was like the one I mostly came for, which is really annoying because I flew 6 hours to fly 5 hours back, which is just literally annoying, but like, it's fine. Relationship status. No, I'm single. Whoa, there is so many questions about, I feel like if you're on a certain side of TikTok, you would know what I'm talking about, but there's so much I want to tell you guys, but I really, I can't obviously say it. What's your life quote you use the most lately? I'm just in my era of like not caring what anyone thinks and like sort of putting myself first. How's life, queen? Life is honestly, my voice, I'm so sorry. I know you can hear the sickness in it. Life is honestly amazing. Like, I'm just so content. Life is great. Like, it couldn't be better. to be honest with you. Like, I'm just living and loving life, exploring, traveling with the girls. And yeah, it's just literally so much fun. The girls aren't here, obviously, otherwise I'd be in this video. But yeah, like, I'm just so like happy. The only thing I'm not happy about is like, I don't want to go back to Australia in 2 months. So yeah. Favorite thing about the US? I just feel like there's more to do here and it's a lot more fast paced. Like in New York, guys, there was times where I got 1 hour sleep, and it wasn't even because I was like drunk, just doing so much, and then we would go out late and then we would wake up and have to do stuff. And it's just, you know, people say like the city that never sleeps. Like, it's the city that never sleeps. There's so many nights that I had like 1 hour sleep, 2 hours sleep. I think the most sleep I ever got in a night was 4 hours, which that is not maintainable for me to go 4 hours sleep. But like, it was just amazing. Like, New York was dead ass, like one of the best weeks of my life. Actually, I was there for like 2 weeks, but it was so fun, and I was just falling in love every time I walked outside. Like, it was amazing. Last time I did New York, I didn't do it properly. Don't ask me about last time I did New York. We pretty much just shopped last time and that's it. Whereas this time, like, I knew people from New York, and like they took me around and showed me things, and then like also like all of us girls like did like other things, and we went like out like clubbing, and I went to a game there. We went to like a lot of musicals there. I went to a comedy show, went to like Wall Street, and like, oh, it was just amazing. Like, especially knowing people there really just made it better. These questions, like, what are you looking for in your next relationship? I'm not like actively looking for a relationship, but I guess like what I like in someone is, I guess, just to have like the same like morals and views, and be interested in like, look, I don't need to be interested in all the same things, but if you don't like doing what I like doing, it's kind of like, that's like really important to me. Like lifestyle, like living like similar lifestyles, or at least on the same wavelength, I've realized is something that's really important to me. I guess because my last partner, like, we loved all the same things, so I never had to think about that, and I just assumed everyone would sort of be on my wavelength, but that's just not the case. So that is a deal breaker for me, like 100%, and I didn't realize that until recently. So yeah, I guess that is definitely like one of them. And you don't need to be like doing the same thing, but at least, like, I also really need someone with like drive, someone who's like really motivated. I like need that in my life, definitely, like 100%. So are you in dating? Are you in dating? Are you in dating? Are you in dating? No, no, no. God. How to get over an ex, especially when you're still in contact with them? This is a very individual question, I think, because me and my ex are still really good friends, and it just takes time, I guess. But I also think we were like a very individual situation. I don't think everyone can keep in contact with their ex and get over them. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's hard because it reminds you, and you continue like being in love with them. Do you know what I mean? I honestly feel that like maybe contact needs to be broken, but it's just so individual. Like, every situation's different. Did you ever lose your period, and how did you regain it? I did lose my period when I was bulimic. The way I gained it back was just to eat properly and like eat enough. Yeah. These questions, like, drop your workout routine. I wish I had one. I wish I had one to give you. Oh, don't even. I need to start working out again for my mental health. I also need to start eating better for my mental health and for my well-being. I don't think I've barely had a vegetable here. It's so bad. Relationship with your body and food while traveling. Followed you for a while and remember you struggled. It's been really good. I'm not like anxious around food anymore. I've just been eating whatever I want. I'm fine. But I'm honestly, like, I was talking to someone the other day about it, and I'm so glad that I went through like my eating disorder journey, because now I view food like so differently. And I think if I didn't go through that, I don't think I would be fine right now. I think I'd be very like stressed. Whereas like I'm being fed, I'm lucky to eat, and it's not that deep, do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's been really good. How much do you miss Soph? I miss Soph and Carla so much. I also miss Annalise so much. So many other people. But yeah, I miss them so much. Like, it makes me so sad that I'm not gonna see them for another 2 months. Is life better after graduation? In my opinion, yes, but I still had like a great time in school. I miss school. Like, school was fun, guys. Like, school was so fun. I wouldn't go back if I had the chance, but I also would. But I couldn't go back unless I was in that same mindset as I was back then, because I would not be happy being there, being who I am now. Do you know what I mean? These are weirding me out. Are you thinking of moving to New York? I want to move to New York, I think, or LA, or both. Like, go from one to the other. Obviously that's a bit harder, but I'll see how I feel, and I don't know where to situate myself yet. Lots of people asking me if I'm moving to New York. Comparison of the dating pool in America versus Australia. I can't really say an opinion because I wouldn't say I'm like dating around here, do you know what I mean? But from what I've gathered, people here are like a lot more like intense. Just more intense. Like, people here are more intense, I would say. A lot more like forward, and a lot more like, Australia's a lot more chill. Here it's like a lot more intense, I think. When are you coming back to Australia? I have another 2 months here. Rate your experience at Coachella out of 10. I'm gonna say a 9. I want to say 10, but I feel like, why is 10? No, it was a 10. I'm trying to think of things I would have done differently though to tell you. My thing is book a driver. We booked a driver, but the one we had on the first day was so bad, so we changed our driver. But book a driver, definitely. And plan your outfits. I didn't plan a single outfit. Everything I wore that when I was there, none of it was planned. Do you get much hate on social media, and how do you cope if you do? I don't get much hate. And if I do, I just realize that it's someone sitting behind a screen and they care enough to message you. It's funny, and like, I used to, I think, get upset, but now I actually, like, it doesn't bother me. Like, especially as of recently, like, I'm just realizing, like, it really is just a random person behind a screen. It's a reflection of their own things that are going on, and that's what you need to remember. It's never actually really about you. What's your usual type? It's different for like guy and girl, I guess, but like, I lean more towards girls, but it's not like as I've said before, like, I don't label myself, I just like who I like. I guess I don't really want to, I said my type before, but I love, like, I'm actually not even going to say my type, because I feel like people, I'm avoiding that, don't worry. Yeah, I'm avoiding it. Yeah. Do you have a sneaky US girlfriend? What do you do for your skincare? I'm obsessed with Esme Skin. I'm gonna put my code here if it's still valid. Esme is amazing. I use them all the time. Their cleanser, literally everything I use is Esme. I have a few other random products, but mostly Esme. I'm sorry. Just flew interstate to meet a girl and she ghosted me when I got there. What do I do now? I'm sorry, that's my biggest, like, actually no, that's not a fear, it's a fear now. It's crazy. I mean, it's for the best, clearly, because you don't need someone like that in your life. Who are you dating? Are you single? Who are you dating? Are you in dating? Would you ever go blonde? I would like to, but I don't think I actually ever would. Do you know what I mean? The maintenance is too much for me, and it's expensive. Oh my god, guys, all the nice messages, it makes me so happy. I'm not gonna read them out to you, but if you did send me a nice message, thank you so much, because it actually means so much to me. I was talking to my friend about it the other day, and I was like, I don't think people realize how much nice messages and comments mean to me. Like I think a lot of people think we don't see it, but like I see a lot of it, and like I just think it's really sweet and kind, so thank you. How did you find your style? I feel like I'm still finding my style, to be honest. Like my style right now, I'm just not really even loving it. So I don't know, and I'm still finding it. Best food place you've had in America? As I said before, Katana was really good for Japanese, but in terms of like fast food, I had Wingstop the other day, which was really good. I'm gonna reorder it and do like a mukbang on TikTok because it was amazing. But then also Raising Cane's. Someone said as well, I remember reading it, is Raising Cane's that good? Raising Cane's is that good. It's amazing. Like we had it for the first time at Revolve Festival and we were just like, this is insane. Where did you grow up and what AFL team do you follow? I grew up in a really small town in Queensland. I follow Carlton, and that's basically because like my ex went for Carlton, so I went for Carlton too, and now I just go for Carlton. I love you guys, holy shit. Some of you have just sent the nicest messages. I'm gonna reply to some of them. Tea on Coachella, rude influences. I feel like there actually was a few rude ones. I'm not gonna name drop, but yeah. What's your favorite thing about New York while you were there? I loved Times Square. I know that's like really touristy of me, but I freaking love Times Square, and I also love Soho. Yeah. Oh, there's this really good place in New York in Soho called Finelli, and you need to go get the grilled cheese with the tomato soup. It's amazing, like mind-blowing. Favorite clothing brand? If I had to pick one, it would probably be Skims. God, you guys are so good to me. Some of the messages are just like so kind and sweet and thoughtful. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat some chocolate now. I have a meeting in an hour, so, and I also need a pack for Miami. So I'm gonna go do all that, and yeah, I'm gonna speak to you guys next week. It'll probably be a Miami vlog. I guess you'll find out, but I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. It means everything to me, and have the best day ever.